All right, guys, as I expected, this morning we started off with a dip on that Moody's credit rating downgrade, and then we bounced, and a lot of stocks ended up doing well for the day. So if you bought that dip, which I thought people would, because there's a lot of people that missed out on the rally. Remember, it only started a week ago when we got that news of the China tariffs being reduced, and then the deals with Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. So the AI and semiconductor stocks, I've been harping on for a long time. Semiconductors are the new oil, but many different stocks did well, okay? But anything revolving around the AI theme, I like to stick to, obviously, as you guys know. And so but United Healthcare is one that I'm playing that's not involved with AI. Obviously, they're on the healthcare side of things. And the reason why I'm playing this is because it's very oversold, right? And because of how quickly it fell and by how much it fell that quick, I'm playing this oversold bounce. And as you know, I sold some at $308 a share. I trimmed some there, and I raised my stop limit above break even. So I bought at $281 a share. And so I raised my stop loss to $282. So I'm $1 above break even now, and I've already taken some profits. Okay, so that's nice for me, for my mental. If it decides to sell off hard again, then I'm going to take a win no matter what. But I give it space in case if it does dip back down, it might pull back. You never know, to like around the $300 range. And if it did, that would be another good buying opportunity. So I don't think it's going to go back down to 282, but you never know. It depends what news comes out, right? Obviously, if like they're being fined by the Department of Justice or something, right, then that could easily get it down there. So know that it's going to be day by day with the news of this company. But the fact of the matter is the stock was super oversold, and we could keep bouncing back, okay, especially after the CEO and CFO bought shares. I put out that video letting you guys know. So I'm curious to see when you bought and how you're playing it, guys, okay? But I do, like I said, I trimmed some, and we'll see if this can keep climbing. And if it does keep climbing, then I just raised my stop limit even more into the profit zone. So I'd raise it from 282 maybe to say 285 or 289, right? So it's up to you how you want to do that, but that's how I'm doing it. So anyways, congrats if you guys got in this one, okay? Because a lot of fear and negative sentiment around it. But remember, oversold bounces, I love playing those. The RSI, remember I told you guys, went down to as low as 4. It was under 10. Insane. Those are opportunities I like to jump on, especially a high quality company. United Healthcare has a strong balance sheet. They're still growing. It's not like this company is going to go out of business, okay? It's just obviously one thing after another. We know all the negative stuff, right? But stocks climb a wall of worry. And when you got a stock like this, United Healthcare, right, that's probably not going to go out of business. They're going to be around down the road. That's one I like to take a shot with. So usually I'm in the artificial intelligence and semiconductor side of things. So getting back to that, I do think we could potentially chop higher as we get closer to NVIDIA's earnings. There could be some profit taking around then. We need to get above 136 or really $137 I want to see clear with NVIDIA to know we can go higher here. Because remember, we've had a fast run or recovery with this stock, and now there is some resistance here. So we'll see how long it takes, if it can get through or if it's going to just bonk against that until we get to earnings, because there was some news today that NVIDIA, they said that they're taking like a $15 billion hit because of, the China ban. So I saw that news. The stock still hung in there today, but that's something that may put a lid on it for now. But there was good news also today, is that NVIDIA, sorry, I got a scratchy throat. NVIDIA is opening up their AI servers now where other companies can use it. And I think that's a good move. So now custom chip companies can have access to it. So I think that's, like I said, NVIDIA is at the center of everything, where all these companies from many different industries are going to partner with them. And so that's huge. And as you know, they're working with Saudi Arabia as well. So this company, and also Europe, expanding there. So this company, like I said, just keep holding along with NVIDIA, and other semiconductors and AI stocks are most likely going to follow. And I've put out some good ones for you guys, especially if you're a member. You guys know the best of the best, okay? But today, we did see lighter buying volume. Okay, so we'll want to monitor that. And that usually as we go into the week more, volume kind of fades off. But I do like to see that we did bounce back. The market kind of shrugged off, that credit downgrade. And so maybe we have a little more upside here. But we're going to take it day by day. We're going to see what news comes out. And in regards to United Healthcare, I think I said But if for some reason, they come out saying that they're getting fined, like the Department of Justice did that, then that could cause the stock to go down. It's going to be news driven. So if there is no more negative news, then UNH stock can continue to go higher potentially tomorrow. But like I said, if there's another negative news article, something that comes out, then it could potentially fall. But we have a lot of insider buying, as we know, with the CEO, CFO, as well as other directors. And so, and having this new CEO, or he actually was a CEO, he was the CEO of the company about 15 years ago or so. And so he's putting his own skin in the game. He believes he's betting on himself. I love that. And so, again, this is a quality defensive, healthcare company. They're number one. And I know there's a lot of negative sentiment around it right now, but with time, remember CrowdStrike, for example, when they had that outage or with Microsoft and people were hating on CrowdStrike, it only took about a couple months and the stock recovered. So something similar can happen. This could blow over. And just know there are many other DOJ investigations going on other companies. It's not just United Healthcare, which a lot of people don't know. So I know it seems bad when you hear that, and then of course it's not good, but just know they're not alone. There's many companies that they're investigating. So I wanted to point that out as well. But let me know, guys, what you played. A lot of winning stocks. If you guys bought the dip today, we had some nice bounce backs. So I'm curious to know what you played. And again, you guys know I'm here to help you. Drop me a comment if you guys need anything, and I'll get back to you, as you know. And if you want to, like I said, get the most bang for your buck and learn the most, right? Win more, whether you're short-term trading or long-term investing. Have access to the Millionaire Maker portfolio. Have all my material tailored to what you want to see. Then make sure to become a member, guys. You know the drill. Have a good night.